What are you talking about?
Germs, germs.
I suppose we all have them.
Yes.
It's a citizen show with Didi.
And now for something completely different.
p.m., the 5th day of January 2023. My God, it's the second time. Yes, I'm on air today and I am not saying 2022. Oh God, I think I deserve a round of applause. How many people? Oh yeah, thank you. But how many people have remembered to not call this year 2022? It needs a little bit of getting used to, and then those children, I'm waiting for you to start school when you have to write dates. And then you catch yourself more than once or twice writing 2022 instead of 2023. So yes, welcome. It is the 5th day of 2023. Yeah, really, it's the 5th day of the year. It's also the 5th day of the first month. Welcome. So that song I queued up earlier, right? Zangalewa, that's Zamina Mina. That's the original from like several decades ago. It was trying to play earlier than I, queued it up to play, and I'm wondering why. We would be patient. Patience is a virtue, I hear. So be calming down. So that was what you heard. That was a glitch for a bit before we got started on the show. I apologize for that. That one that just happened, that interruption and everything. So we're here now. We got it sorted. Welcome one, welcome all. It is Super Citizen at Sunset. And I'm glad to be around here today. I'll be with you. You know how I tell you every day, you and I know we have a thing for each other. We're meant to be together from now until 7 p.m. So fasten your seatbelts. And I mean, like literally, if you're driving, you need to fasten your seatbelt. That's not just me telling you that we'll be having a great time. I'm also telling you to really do fasten your seatbelt. I'm not alone in the studio. I have Damudu. What? Damudu is forming shy girl today. Hey, Willie. Look at this child.
I'm actually shy.
A child just died in Somalia because of this thing that you said. There's an eclipse of the moon somewhere now.
Ew.
Because of this thing that you just said. Welcome. How have you been?
I've been good.
Happy New Year.
Same to you.
Take mic. Tell us, how does it feel, to see this new year and everything?
Well, I actually didn't feel anything different.
Wow.
It's just like waking up to a brand new day, but I'm really grateful to God.
You're one of the very few people that have
Sincerely.
not really talked about the pressure of a new year. Because most people would be like, oh my God, there's not so much to do. There's just a lot ahead. It's only da-da-da.
Yeah, see, to tell you the truth, I actually went to church that night and it was just like a normal video. Like, okay, oh wow, thank you, it's a brand new day. You know that I actually just lost that touch of, oh, it's New Year. I don't know what happened
You
to
lost
me.
it. Old age. Those are signs of old age.
No, please.
Anyway, she'll be with me. Yeah, from now until 7 p.m. We'll be having, chats here and there, once and again. But of course, the basics of the program remains. Between now and 5:30, I'll be taking you through events of this day, remarkable events. As I like to tell you see those days that you just chill out, you're eating rice and just sleeping off and not doing much. People are signing documents. Things are happening. Things are going on underneath the table. So do not, catch yourself on our way. So be in the moment, okay? Be in the moment. Always be present. Today, you see, this 5th of January 2023, it will come as a day in history very soon. soon and very soon. So why don't you be a part of history? Do something positive so we can mention you. I mentioned positive. Yeah, very important. Okie dokie. That would be those are the kind of things we'll be looking at. I mean, today in history, international days today. Generally things that happen on this day, January 5 in history. So stay with me. And then at 5:30 we'll be switching things up, taking a trip through Nigeria and other parts of Africa, maybe the rest of the world. Speaking of rest of the world, we're hearing, accusations, royal family, royal tussle. Prince Harry and brother, the accusations of physical attacks and everything, going on there. We'll be looking at that in a bit. Stories from other parts of Africa. KZN, my South African folks. KZN, there has been, I like the way the locals call it. If you go to South Africa, there's an energy that they use. It's actually KZN.
KZN.
Yeah, but they call it with energy. KZN. Where are you from? I'm from KZN. Like, it's just capital K, capital Z.
You're feeling like a South Africa right now.
Oh no, Patum. Whoosh. I know some exclamation. No, don't try me on that one. Don't even try it. I remember one time I was in South Africa. I kept going on and on and on like I was a local.
Come on.
Don't even try me for a sec. Okay, bye. Now back to the story. I'll be taking you through that. That would happen until 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, top of the hour. We'll be bringing you. Oh, Wayna. No, I won't be bringing you Wayna. Wayna is you in Tolu. Wayna, that's you. I'll be bringing you news at 6 p.m. That's a comprehensive news bulletin. So stay with us. And after that, it'll be Banter's African vibes and so on and so forth. Great show packed up for you. Okay, if I were you, I'll just stick around because it's about to go down.
It has just begun. Check it out. Please scan your dial.
You found it.
You found it. Citizen
93.7 FM. Abuja.
We are the best. To 93.7 Citizen FM. Based in Nigeria's capital.
Your number one radio station.
Right back I am, 5:13 p.m. So I'll begin today in history with this fave information. Yeah, every single day I have, information on things that went down on this day in history. Go way back. Maybe 20th, 19th century. Sometimes we go all the way to 18th century, way back. Anyway, we're keeping it 20th century, at least. Well, let's begin with the first one. That's 1953. I like this book. I've read it. In fact, I did a drama on it in school, and that would be Waiting for Godot. It's actually a very influential and enduring play by Irish writer Samuel Beckett. Remember when I was asking you, Damudu, when I was talking about Waiting for Godot, I was trying to remember the writer's name. I just did remember Samuel Beckett. He was the one that wrote the book. It was one of the books that we had to read, Theatre of the Absurd, in school. Wow. It's deep.
When you're talking about this book, you're so excited.
See, I am, because right, it's a representation of what life is. Oh. So this is what the story is about. Two friends, Vladimir and I can't remember the second person's name. So they have this message from someone, and the person, that's the Godot now. Godot just kept bringing their message by one means or the other. Maybe a person is passing, someone will just tell them, oh, don't worry, Godot said to tell you he's coming. And they waited there from the beginning of the play till the very end. Godot never showed up.
Godot never showed up?
Yes, he did not show up. Yeah, so it's just the thing, how you just keep waiting for something to happen. You're waiting for something to come. You're waiting for that thing to hit before you take a step. Godot will not come. Sorry. You need to do what you have to do when you have to do it. Godot incoming. Yeah, so that's about the story of Waiting for Godot. Anyway, So the story is basically why we're looking at this book today is because it was on this day in 1953 that it was first staged. 1953. The dramas like that, theater of the absurd, it was a very popular thing. I mean, from the 50s to the 60s, all of those and all of those and all of those. See, don't stop me. I might just go on. Stop. Still about theater, though. People who have any history of any sort, any knowledge of theater, you would have heard about Konstantin Stanislavski. He's a Russian actor. He's a director. I had to learn method acting in school, and he's actually, method acting gets its history from the works of Konstantin Stanislavski. Wow. I had to learn the name. I learned that name like 15, 20 years ago. So you know why I can say it so easily. Konstantin Stanislavski. I had to learn it. I had to write it in school. Wow. Anyway, it was on this day that he was born in 1863. So you know how old we're talking about. Yeah. He actually developed the highly influential theory of acting, the Stanislavski's method, but now we just call it method acting. You have to step into character. For instance, now if you have to act like you're crippled, Stanislavski does not believe that you just get a wheelchair and sit on it. Stanislavski will sit on a wheelchair for 3 months or 6 months or thereabouts just to learn the process of being crippled. Exactly. And he would no, it's not like from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. he would sit on a wheelchair. No, he would sit on a wheelchair for the entire period. He would have his life run on the wheelchair, yes. Eat, use the bathroom, everything on the wheelchair. So he would assimilate while
you're acting.
Exactly. So
you're not faking anything at all.
Exactly. He's the one that would tell you, bring fire on. Okay, somebody's supposed to burn, right? Bring it on. Let's see it happening live on. Yeah. Now you get it. Anyway, so that's just a bit about the theater part. Let's go to other interesting facts today. You know that bridge when you're watching movies, the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yes, that bridge
in San Francisco. If you have traveled to the US, you may have seen it. But if not, if you've watched movies or documentaries or whatever, you may have seen that popular bridge, the San Francisco Bridge. It was on this day that construction began in 1933.
Oh, that bridge is beautiful.
Well, I wanted to say it's cliche, but or that is a no-brainer, but what can I say? But looking at the period where it was created, yes, it was very futuristic and it's still relevant until now. So, Anyway, so those are a few things that happened on this day. I think I have some more. Let's come to Africa for a bit, shall we?
Sure.
Okay. So, a court, high court judge. It's a very funny situation, but it did happen on this day. In 2007, very recently, a high court judge in South Africa was arrested. I'll tell you the story of why he was arrested. He was actually very drunk. Yeah, let me put it in perspective. It's like hearing that a federal high court judge in Abuja, people who are making decisions, who are bringing people to book, was arrested because he drove through a garden wall of a house because he was fully drunk. Yeah, not like slightly drunk, he was really drunk. And the only thing they had on him was that there was a recording when it happened, because they were going to put him an argument of no, but then again, he was caught red-handed, so that's how he went down. Anyway, so few facts. Thank you very much. I'll take a break at this time. When I come back, more information that would be about things that are happening today. International days today. Citizen FM 93.7. Stay with us.
Join our hearts to build a nation of our dreams. Your problem is my problem and my joy is your joy. Make we join our hearts to build a nation of our dreams. Your problem is my problem and my joy is your joy.
It's the Citizen Show with Didi.
And now for something completely different.
p.m. That's what the time is. We have just 10 more minutes to go on the segment of the show where we bring you up to speed with events on this day. Hey, by the way, where are you listening to me from? Yeah, who's listening? Oh, yeah. Ellen, is your name Ellen? Are you listening to me right now from any parts of the world? Well, it's your day today, so yay. Shout out to you. Shout out. Yes. So, Damudu, this thing happens every now and again where we have different names pop up on, days when we're celebrating. We're just marking celebrations of days. And I have not seen my name.
I've not heard my name too.
Your name is
I've not
Rejoice.
seen my name.
Oh, which one? Is it Damudu you're looking for?
Yes, Damudu I'm looking for. What are you expecting?
Oh, shit.
I'm looking for Damudu.
You have to do the baggy edition of this thing so that we'll be able to see Damudu on the list. At least my name is close now. I should see, or something. Somebody should tell me that Momsi picked the right name. I don't know, man. Anyway, so it doesn't matter where you're listening to me from or where it is you live. I'm just glad that you're listening. If you're Ellen, I'm celebrating you especially on this day. So hey, cheers to you. What name was it yesterday? Do you remember any name from yesterday?
Yesterday. Nah.
Look at you. Just Negodia. Okay. So
you're looking like an Igbo right now.
Let me take you through a name from yesterday. Clara, it was. Rachel.
Clara.
Yeah, Clara and Rachel. We had Clara and Rachel on the list yesterday.
I think I will adopt Rachel.
Look at you. Look at you. Anyway, so people on keto diet, I want to send a shout out to you because on January 5 every year, we are reminded that people that are on ketogenic diets cut carbs out of their diet to the extent that the body does not take carbs anymore, but the body begins to feed on protein. That's something I learned recently. Never been on a diet. I've never been on a diet. Never. Have you ever been on a diet of any sort? Look at you. Maybe you should do better. No, I'm not even judging you right now because I'm not in a position to judge you, but I'm just telling you.
You're just telling me, right?
That maybe you could do better for yourself.
And I'm glad you're actually listening to yourself too.
Okay, so this is the thing. I know that there may have been a lot of eating from the Christmas celebrations and all of those. Some families still share food, like exchange food. You bring me food, I bring you food. Some families still do that, and people just go overboard during the celebrations. The Yuletide is gradually coming to an end. So hey, people, it's a great time to call yourself to order and maybe get on a diet if you can. If you can, and no pressure. Because I know that, man. Speaking of Yuletide, today is that day. If you're listening to me and there is still Christmas tree standing in your house, today is the day you take down the decoration.
I think my family is guilty of that. Why do you have to you just told me the you just said rejoice. Please bring down the Christmas tree in front of your house.
It's time. It's time. I know you love Christmas. I know it makes you feel good. I know it's a season. But it is the 12th night today. I was watching TV earlier. Guess what? Are you seeing TV? Are you seeing? Okay, let's wait. Did you see that? Are you seeing the?
It's there. It's there.
It's on TV. Yeah, and there's a Christmas tree. Yeah, but anywhere it is you're listening to me from your house, from your office, from your wherever it is. Yeah, it's a great day to pull down the tree, all right, and the lightings and everything. Pull it down. I'm gonna tell you a bit about the 12th night, okay? I'm not I'm not rude. I'm not even trying to get in your business, but I'm just telling you that. Okay, so this is the thing about. Okay, I'm just telling you that you should bring down the Christmas lights.
Okay.
So this is the thing. 12th night is usually celebrated every 12 days after Christmas. After Christmas, not New Year.
After Christmas.
Yes, there's a difference. 25th of December. Now, the thing is, 12th night usually falls, on January 6 or 5, depending on the year. But for this year, we started counting from Christmas Day, not Boxing Day. Yes, so that's why it falls on January 5 today. It marks the coming of Epiphany. That's a Christmas festival, that holds different meanings for Eastern churches and all of those.
Yeah.
But the moral of the story is, it is 12th night. 12 o'clock should not catch that tree or lights in your house. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, 12 midnight. But this is just a random fact, though. Do you know that there's a play of that same title by William Shakespeare? Yeah, because I'm a lover of literature. I'm a lover of literature, so you're very likely to hear things about plays, about things, about books, and all of those. Anyway, just a few more things. A day of dialogue. Today is also a day of dialogue. So today you are encouraged to have difficult conversations with people.
Oh, wow.
Yes, your relationship. There are topics that are off, don't go there. It's a great day to have that conversation. At work, this is a new year. have that conversation with your boss.
Is it like there's something magical that is going to happen that will make the conversation less difficult to handle? Or
yes, let me tell you what.
Okay.
If you have a conversation and it goes south, you can just say, "Oh, I didn't intend to say that. It's because it's day of dialogue. That's why I'm bringing it up."
Oh wow! Oh my God!
Sense will not kill you. That's the thing.
You have too much wisdom. Don't leave her alone.
Anyway, so yeah, but we encourage you communication. One thing is to communicate right. Another thing is to comprehend right. So you need to have the conversation with compassion and with understanding. It's very important. There's a reason why you people have pegged it a difficult conversation in your lives. You and your boss, you and your husband, you and your wife, you and your sisters and your brothers, whatever kind of relationship you have with the person that you need to have that very, very difficult conversation with. It's a good time to be kind, be compassionate as you go about it. Okay. So that's about it. The facts for today. That song that wanted to pop up by force. Let's just listen to it already, shall we? Okay. Well, I'm not kind like that. I won't play that one. I'll play you Stella Nikombaga. 5:32 p.m. That's what the time is. It is Citizen FM 93.7. And it's time for us to take that stroll around Nigeria. Let's see what's happening right now. Hey, but before we get started, you know how we do countdown every day, right? How that we're counting down to the day until when the old 100 naira, 200 naira, 500 naira notes, 200 naira, 500 naira, 1,000 naira notes will no longer be legal tenders in Nigeria. And of course, elections 2023 as well. We're counting down to those. Well, let's begin with CBN. So the current series of 200 naira, 500 naira, and 1,000 naira notes that remain legal tender until the deadline, 31st of January 2022. So that means we have 25 more days, 6 hours.
2022.
I fell. Oh no. And I was priding myself earlier. I was really happy that I was not even. All right, that's fine. I'll take it again. They remain legal tender until 31st of January 2023. I got it this time. Yes. Anyway, we have 25 more days, 6 hours, and 25 minutes to that. Yeah. So after 31st of January, they are no longer legal tender, at least for now. Yes, that's the argument. If there's any update, because I know that there have been moves, there have been calls, House of Reps members, and please, you people should calm down on it. If there's any update whatsoever, we'll be telling you that as well. 50 days. That's how many more days we have to the elections, the presidential elections and National Assembly elections. 50 more days, 14 hours from this time, and a few more minutes. Maybe. Okay, 50 days, 14 hours, 25 minutes, right? Yeah, I got that. All right. So that's that about that. Keep counting down. Get your PVCs ready. Go cast your vote. Again, it is not about just getting your PVCs and you want to use it for bank registrations and all of those things.
Right.
Use it for why you're getting it, and that's to vote. Vote right. Okay. Time for news roundup. What are some of the stories? So we know that in the last couple of days there have been There have been endorsements. Of the Labour Party presidential candidates. Now the news. what's funny? The news is not that there have been endorsements. The news is that, of course, naturally, reactions have followed.
That's the reactions I'm laughing about.
Why? What's funny about them? Okay, which one of them has caught your interest?
The reaction from is it Obasanjo now?
Obasanjo was the one who endorsed.
He endorsed,
yes,
and then I'm talking about
the reaction that has followed.
Yes, that has followed Obasanjo's endorsement.
What's it about it that's making you giggle?
It's just Nigerians were wonderful,
naturally so. Yeah. Anyway, so this is it. In the last couple of hours, some Nigerians have come out to say, "Oh well, it's a God." Some languages that have been used, though. Some languages that have been used. I don't even think it is okay.
It's not.
It's not okay.
All. It's not.
Anyway, there are some that are for. There are some that are against. As Igbo youths are saying that Obasanjo is interested in the well-being of Nigerians. That's why he endorsed Labour Party's presidential candidate Peter Obi. Yeah. Right. Some other people are saying, "Oh no, what's the word? I'm trying to get a better word. I mean, to put this word, right? Yes, to put this better so that nobody's emotion is hurt." Anyway, the story is that some people are for, some are against. But then again, you know that at the end of the day, the power is in your hand. You who's listening to me right now, you who's of voting age. You should see all the stats before you and vote wisely. Yeah, whether or not anybody thinks whatever they want to say, what you think, what you feel, how you want your future to be should be the determinant of who you're going to vote for. Because at the end of the day, see, your vote counts. That's why people are running heta seketao. However it is, I was trending that period on social media. But really, that's why people are running helter skelter to ensure that they get the right endorsements, they are the right places to grant the right interviews and all of that. Anyway, INEC, just to boost your confidence further, INEC have said that they've set aside 8,809 beavers as backup, just in case there's a failure of any sort of the ones that they're going to be using. We have backup plan. Yeah. I think the numbers are quite
encouraging.
Yeah, 8,809. It may not sound huge,
Well,
something
it's
huge,
something.
but it's something. It's something. Yeah. And it should be the stories are to be deployed across all the polling units nationwide. Yeah, and of course it was Festus Okoye who made the disclosure, and I'm like, yes, this is a right step in the right direction. Something interesting I also saw in the news. PDP, they're giving update. They're saying that to use public facilities or venues in River State, they had to pay the government 95 million naira. Yeah. Anyway, it's not because of the money, it's because of the policy itself. Some have argued that, is it because the presidential candidate of the PDP is not really on good terms with the River State governor? Is that why they had to make this payment? Or is it something that we're seeing other people also doing? Can they pull out receipts from old? Can they pull out receipts where other people had to make this payment to use public facilities? But we know that very recently there was this, what's it called now? Give me the word. This executive order that the governor signed and said that they had to follow it to the letter. In fact, I've seen people come out and say, oh, please make sure that you follow the executive order 51, 21 and all of those in River State. But yes, actually for this particular one, this 95 million naira, there has been an acknowledgement. There's been an acknowledgement receipt that has been pulled out and said, oh, the government does acknowledge a deposit of about 95 million naira just for the state, for people in the state, for the party, that's PDP in the state, to be able to use public venues and facilities during their own campaigns in the state. I'm like, okay, when the need arises, please, everybody should be able to pull out their own receipt to show that, oh yes,
exactly,
yeah, everybody did pay. Nobody cut corners. Nobody knew anybody or knew someone, and all of those conversations that usually pop up after things like this. And yes, I don't know why they have to go public with this, but hey, it is here, and then we're looking at it. All right. Something interesting as well. Hey, you're listening to me right now. You want to react to any one of the stories we've taken so far? It is absolutely easy. It's very easy. What you need to do is call us up and tell us how you feel, right? The numbers to call are 0903 22 29 797, 0903 22 29 797, or you can also call 0808 22 22 037. I guess I was slow enough, right? 0808 22 22 037, or you can also call
0818 22 22 205. I'll take that again. 0818 22 22 205.
Aha. And here we go. Hello. Hello. Can't hear anything. All right, let's go back to the stories again. The numbers are still the same, but we need to also take stories as we go. Let's see. Hello to you. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening to you. Pardon?
Good evening.
Oh, good evening. What's your name again?
My name is James.
James. All right, James. Where are you calling from?
Calling from Muslim.
All right, James. Go ahead.
All right. I just want to react on the money, the deadline for the money. They said the deadline should be 31st of
January.
But if you go to some ATM machine, they are still putting the fourth month, which is not right. By now, we should have now.
I get your point. Yeah, so ATM should be paying us the new notes rather than the old notes, since the old notes are going out of circulation anyway.
Yes.
But maybe again, you know that the volume that you can withdraw in a day is very limited now. Maybe that's why. They're expecting that it will circulate and then get back into banks within the time that is available. I mean, that's just a few more days. What do you think?
I don't know, but to me, I've started using the new currency or the ATM.
Right, but have you seen the new Naira note? Have you seen the new Naira note?
I have.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Nice point. Valid point you've raised. You've raised a very valid point, Jimmy. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I think so. I think so too. Maybe more. Let's put it like this. Maybe more new Naira notes than old new Naira notes, because they are going out of circulation. Anyway, they're going to not be legal tender anymore very soon. Yeah. Right. So if we're looking at how many days? 25 more days?
5 more days to go.
Right, 25 more days. Maybe we should do better. Thank you, Jimmy, for that. Have you heard about this thing going on in football, in Cameroonian football, particularly the Cameroonian squad of the football? So, a good number of the players have failed the age test. Now, for me, right,
they
it's
are
not
doing well.
no, this is not even right. For me, right, it's not even about the fact that they are failing the age test. For me, it's okay. Why do we even have to do a test before we know that you are overaged? Why?
It's uncalled for.
Because you know you know how old you are.
Why you?
No, I mean in the context of you who needs to go for the test. You know exactly how old you are,
and then you go with confidence. With your full chest.
And then you go and do the test. Are you hoping that the machines will fail or that you will not be found out or something? Can we just be more honest? That's where I'm coming from me. Anyway, so you may have seen the story yesterday, but let me tell you what. There's an update on that.
Okay.
Now there are 11 more.
11 more.
Yes, from the starts of yesterday's statistics.
Are you sure they will still have players after this test?
Well, yeah, the under 17 players joined the 21 members of the Cameroonian squad actually failed. The initial story was 21.
Oh wow.
And then we have now 11 more.
They are doing well, Lo.
Stop it. That's 32. That's not even good at all.
No, but I think we need to be more honest with ourselves.
I know.
At first.
And guess what? It's actually towards a youth tournament. Youth tournament.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway, you know Samuel Eto'o is the president of the Cameroon Football Federation, and he has called for all players selected for their youth side to undergo MRI test to determine the player's age in an attempt to deal with the rising problem of age fraud in the country. So far so good, I thank God. No, I'm not even joking right now. It's hilarious. It's funny. I find it really, really funny because you know how old you are. Please don't stress us. Don't stress the panel. If you know that you're a little older than under 17, maybe you should try the older squad or something.
Is he under 20?
Right. Anyway, in a statement, Focafoot said Eto'o had given strict instructions for the test to take place in order to put an end to the tampering with civil status records, which have in the past tarnished the image of Cameroonian football. But guess what? You see, because they're speaking from Cameroon, they can talk about Cameroonian football. But do you know how this? I think this is an epidemic in Africa.
In Africa,
have you seen some people? Have you seen the age that they claim? There's even a thing called football age now.
I know, funny enough, today I was talking to someone. I entered the taxi, and the person was like, okay, I went to collect my PVC.
Oh,
so
finally.
While we're coming back, the person was like, in some countries, you really don't even need your PVC. Your birth certificate is enough, because once you're giving birth to, they just document it. It is there. You can't even lie about it. So your birth certificate is your identification in the country.
No, but that's where the whole data collection thing actually works. Because even in a case where your birth certificate is no longer available, maybe for whatever reason, maybe fire incidents,
you can still go back and get it.
You know, and then the age will still appear on the newly acquired. If you have to swear an affidavit or whatever, you will still get the ones that is true. But
in my country,
well, I know that it's not the best thing.
It's not.
I know it's a process. It's as I said, it's. I think it's the entire Africa. We need to do better when it comes to age. I've seen some daddy was that are insisting that they are under 14.
They are under 14. True.
I can't even talk about it. I cannot.
When you even come to people looking for jobs and
oh God, and they actually have their birth certificates, they stash it somewhere and then they falsify their age. They go swear affidavits in court somewhere. But you know the reason why you're swearing? Do you know what it means to swear? You're lying and swearing. That means you're looking me in my eye and you're lying to me and you're swearing and saying, I insist this is the truth. Let's not be like that. Anyway, 0808 2222037. That's a number you can call. You can talk to us. Whichever one of the stories we've looked at today and you want to react to, 0808 222 22037 or 0903 22 29 797 0903 22 29 797 or
yes, and you can also reach us on 0818 22 22 205 0818 22 22 205.
all right, goody. Hello. Okay, so this is the thing about the 0818 number. It will come in, but I can't see it. So please, I think you should call the 0903 number. Yeah, that one. I think that was the one this person was able to connect to us earlier, Jimmy. Yeah, call us up on that one. Anyway, moving on now. Build up to the elections, allegations are flying around. Someone is opining that, you see this fuel scarcity situation. Someone thinks that it is a ploy by the federal government to suffer Nigerians. But why would any government want to suffer the people? To what end? Is the idea of a government not to make lives better for the people? I mean, and not to make life better for the people. Anyway, that's just one of the stories. Let's see. My God, I hate it when time flies. And I need to still take a stroll around Africa. Let's see. R. Kelly's alleged force-feeding feces ritual revealed in docu-series. Wow. That is the most worrying story I have seen all day. It is disturbing. It is irksome. Ew. It paralyzed my whole upper side. Rapper Ikechukwu opens up on his illness. Here he's been sick. You know, my name is Ikechukwu. Right, he's the one. The one who did wedding party now. That guy that.
Yeah, wedding party.
That one, that off man. He was the one that, see, part one, he ruined the wedding. Yeah. Part two, he still did the same thing. That guy, yeah. He's opened up about the sickness he's been suffering in recent times, and he said it paralyzed the entire right side of his body.
Oh, sorry.
Well, okay, let me see. Students' sex scandal. Association accuses parents of threatening school authority. Remember the story that's when it was a thing? Remember that story when it was a thing? You know, children had to go to somewhere, and then there was a sex tape that was released and everything. So update on that story is that some parents are now threatening the school authority. Yeah,
I thought we were done with that.
No, we're not. No, never. Anyway, yeah, bad news. 18 people have been reportedly burnt to death in Bauchi State. God. Yeah, there's been a road accident.
They are so rest in peace.
Amen. Fresh 40 billion naira loan to Delta government at your own risk, Omoagege tells banks. Navy urged to redouble efforts on eradication of crude oil theft. Failed attempt to frame Emefiele an assault on the rule of law, and to Buhari, ACJHR say. How many more can I take? Because I need to go to Africa, to other parts of Africa. Uni Abuja marks 35th anniversary. Congratulations, Uni Abuja. We see you. It's not easy. 35 years, man. 35 years. Kudos. Okay, so let's go to Africa now. Other parts of Africa, rather. Nigeria is in Africa. Other parts of Africa, quickly. Spanish police breaks silence. Spanish police breaks up human trafficking ring. Right. How is that even on? Okay, let me see. Yeah, so they have ties to Africa. Okay, that's the story. I've seen it now. Okay, so it goes that 43 people of various nationalities were arrested, including leaders of the group, panning across different parts of Africa, and somehow they were arrested. You know, the whole Spain, Africa migration routes, a lot of people use those routes, when they have to smuggle people. Oh, hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening to you.
I felt so excited when I heard my name for the day.
Woo!
My name is Helen.
What's your name?
My name is Helen.
Cheers to you. I'm giving you a round of applause right now.
I'm so grateful. I'm so happy.
It's a good thing you're listening. You're welcome. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Apple.
Oh, nice. Good to have you join us.
Thank you so much. I feel so lucky. I'm sure this year will be a wonderful year for me. I really feel so happy, honestly.
You're welcome.
You so much. Thank you.
Enjoy your great evening.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
Didi, when will you make me this excited?
Don't worry. See, we're just getting getting started. This is how we roll, okay? Just join the queue.
I need to hear Damudu. It's Damudu to be specific.
Yeah,
it's Damudu.
You're looking for a needle in a hay wardrobe. It's not even a sack, in a hay wardrobe. Okay, so to other stories very quickly now. Kenya. Kenya is hosting World Athletics Chief as the country is ramping up on anti-doping efforts. So they're having a meeting. It was actually today, January 5, that the president of World Athletics, visited Kenya. The country's sports minister held a press conference in Nairobi, in Kenya, and all of those. There were pictures taken and everything. It was just important to bring you up to speed with that meeting there. Anyway, so what is the difference between our approach to Kenya than the approach that we took with Russia? Let me state this very clearly. These are two different cases, as was evident in the World Anti-Doping Agency report. Those Russian cases cover-ups were organized at state authority level. There is no suggestion that that is the case in Kenya. In fact, the reverse is the case. Right. So that's just an example of one of the things that was said. They've been in this conversation about anti-doping and all of those from Kenya now, so they had to say that. What happened in Russia is nothing close to the situation in Kenya, and they're doing everything that they can to ensure that there's no call out on that one. Oh, Kizaden! My Kizaden. Remember how I wanted to take a story from Kizaden earlier? Okay, so the disaster management team has raised concerns, high alert, as there is a warning on a storm in Kizaden. Well, if you're having travel plans, come on, go ahead.
So what would they call this storm now?
Oh yeah, how they call these storms by names, right?
Yes.
Don't worry. If it becomes a thing. So KwaZulu-Natal, there's a Kizaden. Oh, God.
Kizaden.
I have a friend, right? Tumi. That's Tumeleng. The full name is Tumeleng. I think it's hello or thank you or something in Xhosa, the Xhosa language. So there's the way she calls it Kizaden. So the KwaZulu-Natal disaster management team, they're on high alert right now. That's just an update from South Africa very quickly. Having travel plans, or someone who's traveling to South Africa, hey, we have to be careful. There are high alert on storm in the area. In fact, pictures are already not looking good. So we need to stay careful. 5:55, that's what the time is. And it's time to take that break. On this segment of the show. And this will lead us up onto 6 o'clock. That will take us to the newsroom to take, what's happening around the world. Citizen FM Comprehensive News Bulletin. Okie dokie. Let me see. What am I feeling like right now? Okay, I'm feeling like Mordwardi. I'll be back in a bit. Stay with us.